This game is a single-player horror adventure set in the universe of the A Quiet Place movie franchise. The game follows a new original storyline separate from the films, focusing on a young survivor navigating a post-apocalyptic world where deadly creatures hunt by sound. You'll need to make critical decisions and stay silent to survive. The atmosphere is tense and immersive, with stealth and survival mechanics playing a major role. Players will experience the horror of a world where every noise can be lethal, just like in the movies. This game is an upcoming co-op zombie survival horror where up to 8 players must work together to survive the relentless waves of the undead. Players start each session isolated with limited resources and must find and assist one another while navigating dynamic, terrifying environments. The game offers permadeath mechanics, meaning that any player who dies loses all their progress, raising the stakes in each encounter. Mirthwood is an enchanting medieval life simulation RPG where players can embark on various paths, such as managing a homestead, engaging in trade, or taking up a life of adventure. Set in a rich, open-world environment, the game offers exploration, farming, crafting, and survival elements as players shape their lives in a new land after fleeing a war-torn continent. The gameplay draws inspiration from titles like Fable and RimWorld, featuring dynamic events and a storyteller system that affects in-game challenges and events.
The game's storyteller will generate world events, from raging storms to unique merchants to ominous celestial events. As you build your life in Mirthwood, your path is your own. You can help those in need, or steal their last bread chunk. But for today, let us mourn.
ILL is an upcoming first-person survival horror game developed by Team Clout. It takes players into a dark, eerie world where they must uncover the horrifying truth behind a settlement's descent into madness. The game is designed with Unreal Engine 5, featuring realistic environments, a detailed body deformation system, and intense atmosphere. Players will experience dynamic enemy behavior and complex survival mechanics, blending action and horror in a gruesome setting reminiscent of classic horror films. This upcoming open-world survival crafting game, Under a Rock, places players in the shoes of an early 19th century explorer stranded in a mysterious and dangerous world. The game is unique for its procedurally generated environment, which ensures that every playthrough is different, making survival unpredictable. Players will face off against oversized creatures, Neanderthals, and curses while crafting, building bases, and exploring the island. It supports both single-player and multiplayer modes, allowing up to 10 players to cooperate in their survival journey. This first-person survival game is set in a post-apocalyptic Earth where players must explore the ruins of humanity from a high-tech airship. The goal is to scavenge resources and research a cure for a deadly illness, all while navigating dangerous environments and mysterious anomalies. You can fly above toxic clouds and explore beneath the surface of the Earth to discover new environments filled with evolved creatures. The game supports both single-player and four-player co-op modes.
Printing completed.
Maximum flight speed decreased. Unknown location reached. Maximum flight altitude decreased.
The Thing Remastered is an upcoming updated version of the 2002 cult classic third-person survival horror game based on John Carpenter's iconic 1982 film. Developed by Night Dive Studios, the remaster enhances the original with 4K resolution and 120 FPS support, updated textures, lighting, and character models, all while preserving the terrifying atmosphere of the original. Players will step into the shoes of Captain J.F. Blake, leading a U.S. Army rescue team investigating a horrific alien entity in a remote Antarctic station. Death Relives is an upcoming first-person survival horror game developed by Atomfall Studios. In this game, players take on the role of Adrian, a teenager trying to uncover the mystery behind his mother's death, all while being pursued by the terrifying Aztec god Zytotec. The gameplay focuses on horror, stealth, and puzzle solving, with no superpowers or heavy combat. The unique AI design ensures that the villain is constantly hunting you, keeping the tension high throughout the game. Enshrouded is a survival action RPG where players awaken as the Flameborn, tasked with restoring a world consumed by the Shroud, a dark blight that corrupts everything it touches. The game blends survival mechanics, crafting, base building, and action RPG elements with a focus on exploration and combat. Players can build and customize their homes, fight dangerous creatures, and uncover the secrets of the ancient world. The game also supports co-op multiplayer for up to 16 players, allowing friends to join forces in battles and base building.
This enchanting realm of beauty and decay. Your flame has grown strong. But in the end, it was not enough. You answered the call, but who answered yours? None. But the darkness, the malice, the relentless legions of the mist.
Beneath is an upcoming first-person action horror game developed by Camel 101. The game takes place in the depths of the ocean, where you play as Noah Quinn, a deep-sea diver who must escape a terrifying underwater world filled with unspeakable horrors. The game is known for its psychological tension, where players not only face monstrous creatures, but must also manage Quinn's mental state as his sanity deteriorates. Combat is tactical, with limited resources like ammunition, forcing players to use strategy rather than brute force to survive.
I can't leave. There are creatures inside the stations. Most of the scientists are dead. These things are not from this world. What I've seen here defies all logic. Nothing makes sense. There's no way out of here. I'll have to go down below, assuming the place they mentioned really exists. If what they say is true, if this gets out, we're all in danger. If anyone's hearing this, send help. Now.
Aloft is an upcoming co-op sandbox survival game set in a world of floating islands. Players will be able to transform these islands into skyships and sail across the skies, crafting sails and other mechanisms to explore and survive. The game has a unique focus on survival in the clouds, allowing players to gather resources, build floating bases, and fight against a spreading fungal corruption threatening the islands. The game supports solo play and up to 8-player co-op, encouraging teamwork to explore, craft, and fend off the dangers of the airborne world. Route 66 Simulator is an open-world survival adventure where players embark on a road trip along the famous Route 66. The game focuses on car building, fixing, and survival mechanics as you drive through iconic 1970s American landscapes. Players will need to manage resources like fuel, food, and money while navigating through dangerous routes. The game also offers a variety of activities such as car customization, repair, and earning cash by completing missions. Airborne Empire is a unique open-world RTS city builder game where you manage a floating city. Players will build, manage resources, and explore a vast sky world full of hidden treasures, exotic technologies, and dangers such as air pirates. Combat plays a bigger role than in its predecessor Airborne Kingdom, with added defense mechanics like cannons and towers. The game also introduces deep exploration elements, allowing you to expand and defend your empire in the skies. Altars is an emotional sci-fi survival game developed by 11-bit studios known for their previous works like This War of Mine and Frostpunk. In this game, you play as John Dulski, a space miner stranded on an inhospitable planet. To survive, John creates alternate versions of himself called Altars, each with different skills and personalities based on the life decisions they represent. Players must collaborate with these altars to operate a massive mobile base and gather resources while dealing with the psychological and emotional challenges posed by these alternate versions.
On his own. But the planet Jan is stranded on is home to a mysterious substance called Rapidium. With its use and the help of the quantum computer on board, Jan is able to create alternative versions of himself. The Altars. Each one of them is the result of altering a crucial decision from Jan's past. The Altars are a reflection of the questions he asks himself. What if I never left my hometown?
Atomfall is a survival action game set in post-war Britain, 5 years after the real-life wind-scale nuclear disaster of 1957. Players will explore a mysterious quarantine zone filled with dangerous soldiers, cults, and strange technologies while trying to uncover the truth behind the disaster. In this first-person RPG, you will scavenge, craft, and fight your way through the ruined countryside, encountering bizarre characters and making choices that have lasting consequences.
Please be careful. It's more dangerous than you can possibly imagine.